Today is a Friday and I am doing several things. I am preparing for my weekly Soulful Journaling Circle, which I just started about a month ago or so, and it's been going really well, and it's just a fantastic opportunity to write together in community, and it is truly very soulful. And so basically what I do as a facilitator is I will collect little bits of inspiration. I will look for poems throughout the week. Anything that I feel will be kind of inspiring for our writing. And I am really excited. I think every week I try to tap into, what is needed for the moment. And so I think that's really interesting because, you do try to do your best. And then there's also an element of surrender where you are just willing to kind of let go and feel like whatever you end up picking is probably going to be the right choice. And so it's really interesting. It's a beautiful process. And, for me, it has a lot to do with that listening, like just being open to receive and to be open to inspiration coming from a lot of different places, not just the ones that might seem most obvious. And for example, today I've been using these Midori B6 notebooks, which I really enjoy. I've been using these for a few years. I think I got my first one it might have been 2022. I think that's when it was. I don't remember exactly, but I've used 2 of these so far, and I completely, filled up my last one. So I just got a refill. I got a new one, and that feels really good. So I'm about ready to open this new one, and some of the things that I've been doing include just reviewing notes from these notebooks and seeing if there's anything that I want to digitize before I archive them. I was even thinking about recycling them, to be honest, because these are just notebooks that are filled with ideas. They're not pretty at all on the inside. It's really just mostly a bunch of writing, sometimes a few sketches here and there, but nothing that exciting. So I don't know, but now looking through them, I feel like I might want to keep them around for a little while, and then I'll see how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm really excited. And actually, today I was reading through some entries in this one, and I actually ended up finding a passage that I felt would make a really good poem. So that is one of the things that I'm working on today. I kind of wrote it down in my software, and I'm probably going to post it on Substack as a poem either today or tomorrow. But anyways, I'm really excited. I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to start this notebook, this journal. I'm thinking of just using this one as a creative journal. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'd like to experiment with a little bit of collage together with my writing. And, I'm just happy to have it and to explore in this new way, because I do have a lot of different notebooks, and sometimes even just the format of the book, or, the quality of the paper, I feel like brings out different things in your creation and your writing. And so I think it'll be nice to explore kind of where I want to take it at this stage of my life. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And it's also interesting because, I told you I was prepping for my Soulful Journaling Circle. And one of the things that I find is when I go back and read my old entries and my ideas, I usually feel pretty inspired. There's usually something that helps me, that kind of sparks something in me. And so I feel like just doing that is already giving me ideas for this week's session. And I think that's really nice as well. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working. I'm still editing my poem, just trying to find, what feels right. And it's interesting. One of the things I like about poetry is that sometimes just a little word can alter like the entire meaning of a sentence. And for me, it's really an internal process. It's less about the finished product, and it's more about finding what I really want to say or what something truly felt like. And, just the process of getting there, kind of arriving at that clarity and questioning and sitting with it and sitting with those feelings. So I think that's about it for today. But if you have any comments or questions, let me know. And I will also make sure to leave links to the different things that I've mentioned in the description. So I hope you have a lovely week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.